and put money in your pocket. That thing is called financial vehicle. Anything that gives you money right now is that gives you money. Once it gives you money, it's called financial vehicle. Turn off financial vehicle. Once it gives you money. So instead of saying, oh, there is no money on, just find something to do. And every financial vehicle has a relationship with you. And that relationship with you is called transactional relationship. What do you call it? Transactional relationship. In every transactional relationship, everyone there can survive. Tell not survive. Everyone there can earn a living. So you want to earn a living, of course, just look for a transactional relationship. And then the most important thing here is that if you are tired of surviving, you want to start living a life of significance and impact and fulfillment, just go and look for a mastermind mentor, somebody that have experience, so a master that have a system. Look for a mentor that has experience ahead, that pass through things and come out successfully. Of course, they have a system, tenor system, to teach you leadership skill. So leadership skill is a learnable skill. Anyone can learn it. So that will help you to build people, to lead people, because to become a life of impact, you must build a team, organization like MTN, Glow, Etisalat, Montu Suite, What Beach Hotel, of course, community, either a Christian community, business community, entrepreneurs community, or business family. So there's a point to take action, not just accumulating knowledge. Action, turn action. So this particular relationship is called transformational relationship. What do you call it? Transformational relationship. In every transformational relationship, of course, you have to use leadership skill to be able to make it a reality. So this way you can earn a fortune. Turn a fortune. You are looking forward to earn residual income, you have to build, because there's no free money even in Freetown. There's a point to build. So you can see that the most important factor in everything I draw on the board is you. Touch yourself, say me. Turn to your neighbor, tell about you. You are the most important factor. So instead of waking up every day to say, oh, things are not just working well for me, ask the question, how can things work out for me? What do I need to do? Because when you ask a question, it opens your mind. When you make a statement, it closes your mind. So everything happening around you is called contributing factor. What's happening inside of you is called determining factor. Tell your neighbor, I'm in charge. Be in charge of your life. Be the architect to design your life, because life is not by design. Life is not by accident. Life is by design. Tell not design. And success can be predictable. So if you follow, there are logics we see, sequence of arrangements of an event we see. We know that this person will be successful, what he's doing will be successful. If you're accountable, you are, of course, taking massive action every day. You are also building a system, you are building leadership, you are building succession plan. We know that this thing you are doing, you will definitely have success along the way. So that is why we have a very important topic we have been talking for 2 days now, called the 7 logic of wealth education. 7 logic of wealth education. We have been on this 7 logic of wealth education. 7 logic of wealth education. So we said that before we go to the 7 logic, we first and foremost define, of course, logic as to be a sequence of arrangements of an event, permutation, mathematical permutation, calculation, training, thinking, an event that you need to arrange for a desirable outcome. So once you put those logic, and you cannot be patient in a process whose logic you don't understand. So when people are impatient in making money, impatient in becoming a graduate, impatient in whatever they do, sincerely speaking, they don't understand the logic behind that thing. If they understand the logic, they will be patient. For example, you want to become a medical doctor today, and first and foremost, you must pass through the nursery school, primary school, secondary school, high institution, go to medical school to become a doctor. But the knowledge you have in nursery school is what you need, of course, to be built upon in the primary school. The one in primary school is needed to be built upon in the secondary school, and the secondary school is needed to be built upon in the university. So that means once you skip one of those, of course, sequence or one of those process, you have an illusion of speed, and which, of course, it deducts from you. But once you follow the process, you can be transformed. So not transform. So you want to become a carpenter. If a woman, of course, has to give birth, she has to take 9 months, because you already know that it's going to take 9 months. He will be patient. But imagine that you don't know. So what makes people impatient is because they don't understand the process, they don't understand the logic, of course, that will bring that result. In building an aeroplane, in building a ship, in building a car, whatever you are building, there's a logic, there's a sequential event, arrangement event that will take place before it happens. So logic is just arrangement. So we define wealth to become virtues. Then are virtues. We say wealth is a virtues like love, peace, kind, vitality, fidelity, gifting, talent. All those things are already embedded in you. That everybody is wealthy. Everybody was born with a gift of talent from the Almighty. God embedded so many treasure inside of us. Those virtues are wealth. Those virtues you see already is already wealth. So, and the virtues will not come out of it on its own. It will never come out on its own. So those virtues are already in raw material that needs to be refined from virtues to value. Turn of value. So it cannot come out on its own. So that is why you need education. So education is from the word called edusera, to draw from within, to draw from inside out. So the education is very important to draw from the virtues, turn it to value in terms of products. No, without education, you don't know the sequence of arrangement, how to draw your virtues into value that solves problem for mankind to make money. So when you come into a project, a system, you are impatient because you don't know how long to draw your virtues into value. Some people leave their virtues, leave their gifting, leave their talents, leave their love, kindness, peace, faithfulness, honesty. They leave all those things embedded in them and start pursuing other things. Start pursuing things for a company, for a government. And you know what happened? Even when they achieve those ranks in government, permanent secretary, principals of school, and when they achieve the rank, they find the ladder was leaning on the wrong wall. So the fulfillment is no more there, because what will give fulfillment is what comes out of you, what the treasures out of you that you refine in front of values in products and sales for mankind. These are what to give fulfillment. This is what will help you to fulfill destiny, because that's the next expectation of the creatures awaits the manifestation of what God has already embedded inside of you. That is you manifesting as a person. So we are super excited to let you know that today we'll start talking about the 7 logic. So if you're excited about today's class, shall I? Okay, yesterday too, we also established the fact that the first 4 logic is called what? Foundational logic. So we said this foundational logic means the basics, the bottom, where everything will build upon. And this logic is needed for the present. That you're on earth right now, you need this logic to succeed. Without the foundational logic, it will be difficult to succeed on this planet Earth. So, but that's why the purpose of logic 1 is logic 4, and the purpose of logic 4 is logic 7. So, remaining three other logic is called transcendental logic. So, you have to transcend transcendental logic. So, in the purpose of this is when you are no more, when you are not present, we are no more present, of course, in that business. We are no more present on Earth. So, it's needed when you are gone. So, it's needed in your absence. So, when you are not more again. So, what are you going to build on Earth? So that when you are gone, okay, so presence, okay, when your presence is not needed. So when you are gone, absence, okay. When you are gone, so what is that you will create that will keep living even when you are gone? That's significant. We talked about, of course, Steve Jobs, who created Apple. The man died 2011, but of course, his Apple products and services is still provided, is still living right now till today. Yes or yes? In fact, the products is still going on. So men build systems, men build institutions, men build philosophy, men build things that even when they are gone, those things keep living as long as they are. So that is the most important thing. You were sent to this world by divine selection to improve the world, to add your own value, so that when you are gone, even your next generation, you can create generational wealth. So today we start by talking about logic 1. Logic 1 is called the logic of wealth creation. I don't know, I needed to clean some things down. Okay, let's just see how far it goes. Logic 1 is the logic of wealth creation, not wealth education. Education will help you to create. Wealth creation is logic 1. So logic 1 is the logic of wealth creation. So the bonus of logic 1 is logic 4. So let's look at it today. Okay. Logic 1 is the logic of wealth creation. These are the principles, ethics. These are the principles, ethics, trainings. These are the principles, ethics, trainings, reasoning that you need to turn your virtues into value. So logic 1 is that you need trainings, you need principles, you need to understand the ethics, you need to understand the principle of turning your virtues into value, bracket open, products or services for mankind. So the first logic is that the first logic among the 7 is the logic of wealth creation. The logic of the understanding the principles, the ethics, the trainings, the reasoning of turning your virtues into what? Values, bracket open, product or services. So if you don't understand that first logic, that there's already embedded treasure inside of you, and that you need to learn, you need to know how to turn those embedded treasure into value. The person is already making a lot of mistakes, and you want to start to jump to logic 3 or 4. You want to start making money, it cannot work. Even when you are making the money, fulfillment will not come, because we are not just looking at making money, we are looking at sustenance. Then on sustenance, we are looking at sustainability. So not just about making money, not just making, of course, achieving things in life. We're looking at sustainability and when we are gone. Okay, so write this one down. The word creation is being aware or identifying that you have virtues. The word creation is being aware and identifying that you have virtues. The word creation is being aware and identifying that you have virtues and consciously turning them into value. The word creation is being aware and identifying. You are aware, you can identify it, that you have virtues, and consciously turning them into values. Bracket open, product services for mankind, bracket close. So the word creation is being aware. The word creation is being aware and identifying that you have virtues already embedded inside of you and consciously turning them into values. Bracket open, products or services for mankind, bracket closes. So let me do it like this so you understand very well. Today's class is going to make a lot of sense to us today. So let me do like this. Wealth, I put it there, it's about identifying. Now creation is about turning them into value. Okay, so you know that you are wealthy. You identify that you are wealthy. You have giftings, talents, ideas, concepts already embedded inside of you. You have these solutions, you have this vitality, this fidelity. You already know, I'm wealthy. I'm already a wealthy person. So you identify they are wealthy and spot out the ones that already signal your strength. So I always tell people, focus on your strength, delegate your weakness. What do I say? Focus on your strength, delegate your weakness. Very important. So identifying them, that I'm wealthy, I have giftings, I have talents, and then creation, turning those things you already identify into value. Turn of value, either product or say for mankind. You know, most of us, you already identify you. I can sing, I can play football, I can sew, I can do this, So instead of you focusing on that thing you identify inside of you, you leave that one you are already doing, abandon it. And just because somebody told you that recharge card business, POS business now is the latest business, you abandon your own thing and pursue to go and open POS booth stands just because of hunger, because of money no day, you want chop food. Instead of just because you didn't understand that if you spend a little bit longer in that your, of course, creation of turning your virtues into values, you just maybe 3 feet away, maybe 1 month away, maybe 1 week away, but you just abandon in the middle of your project. You just abort that idea, you just abort that pregnancy, just abort that talent, that gifting, and you're jumping into something else. Of course, leaving that one you already started, you're already building upon, it's already something, it's already your thing. But because of money, you just abandon your own and jump to something else. You know what happened to those people? Something else will also come out. They say, oh, this one are bunkry. They will leave this one and go to bunkry. This one come out, they say on crypto. They will and go to crypto. Another one there, forex, go to forex. Another one. It's not that any of those things can make you multi-billionaire. But the fact that you are not consistent, I said the race is long, so you need persistency. Turn on persistency. Okay, no, the race is hard, so you need persistency. It's long, you need consistency. Turn on consistency. When something is hard, you need persistence. You need to be persistent in it. When something is long, you need consistent to follow through it. Because if you are not consistent, you cannot finish the race. If you are not persistent, you cannot endure difficult moments. There are some people whenever they face difficult moments, they are crying like baby. Oh, make bow. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, nobody said, because they just face difficult challenges. See, tough times don't last, but tough people last. When the going get tough, the tough get going. So instead of you telling yourself the economy is hard, that is when entrepreneurs think. When the economy is hard, that's when entrepreneurs emerge. So you're supposed to stand back and say, okay, now that the economy is hard, what are the current problems people are facing around me? Okay, do I have any idea, giftings, talents already in me that I can refine? Because those things are already inside of you as a raw material. So a raw material that need refining. And how do you refine? Through knowledge. So your knowledge. Where do you get the knowledge from being educated? So the more you gather information, the more you are knowledgeable, the more you are educated. So that you can find out solutions. You know the funny truth about life, if you can decide to deal with knowledge, you can also decide to not to deal with knowledge. So today I came to make you understand that all of us are rich and wealthy. Touch yourself, I'm wealthy. Already all those things are already embedded in you. Write this one down. Knowing that you have a lot of greatness inside of you. Knowing that you have a lot of greatness inside of you. Knowing that you have a lot of greatness inside of you. Know you have a lot of greatness inside of you. Bracket open, virtues. Knowing that you have a lot of greatness inside of you. Bracket open, virtues. Already embedded in you. Knowing that you have a lot of greatness inside of you. Bracket open, virtues. Already embedded in you. Bracket closes. Gives you confidence. gives you confidence, gives you audacity, gives you give you morale. So knowing that you have a lot of greatness inside of you, bracket open, virtues, of course, already embedded in me, bracket closes, gives me confidence. So if you don't know that you are talented, you are gifted, that you have ideas, you have vitality, fidelity already embedded in you, you have love, peace, kindness, honesty, oga, you be living, you having inferiority complex, you will not be confident in yourself. When somebody is talking to you, you are looking down because you are not bold enough, because you are really seeing yourself, I'm not worthy. Oga, you are worthy to be successful. Tell them, I'm worthy. Because don't always see yourself small, because the way you see yourself is the way the world will see you. In fact, wealth does not exceed personal development, personal awareness. So if you don't see that you are growing yourself to become great in life, okay, you're acting small, you're acting below your capacity, below the treasure God already deposited inside of you. Right? I say, knowing that you have a lot of greatness inside of you, bracket open, virtues already embedded, bracket closes, gives you confidence. It gives you audacity. So full stop. The capacity of your mind to think. The capacity of your mind to think. The capacity of your mind to think and create. I told you, you create with your mind. The capacity of your mind to think and create, bracket open, mentally arranging your thoughts or mental arrangement of your thought. Create means mental arrangement of thought. Mental arrangement of thought. Mental arrangement of thought. So that's bracket close. So to create, knowing the capacity of your mind to think and create, bracket open, mental arrangement of thought. That's how to create. You create with your mind, your imagination, your image nation. There's a nation God gave all of us. That nation is called imagination. And that nation was given to us as to use to experiment. Anything you want to happen in your physical world, experiment it first in your imagination. Write it down, document it, play the role, start the movie, act the movie in your mind. Start the movie in your mind, act it till you finish. See yourself winning in your mind. If you can win in your image nation, in your imagination, the nation that God gave you to create an image before the physical world, if you can win in that image nation, you will in the physical world. You can win in this physical nation. So if you lose the battle in your image nation, in your imagination, you're definitely going to lose the battle in the physical world, because that nation was given to all of us to test all the talents, all the gifting, all the vitalities, all the ideas, all the concepts God gives to all of us. God gave us that nation to play with that nation, because you can play the movie in your nation, cut it, stop, replay again. You don't like it, cut it, stop, play again. Like with an art movie, cut, start again, all over again, play, stop, until you can play the movie from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie. And then when you finish it, as you're thinking about it, as you imagine it, carry paper and pen, start writing the thoughts down, because any thought you write down, you trap that thought on earth. The only thing that's stopping that thought to manifest in your life is action. Tell action. I tell people that action is better than knowledge. I can teach all these things, you know, but you cannot practice and implement it, it's still a waste. So the thing is that successful people don't just gather facts. Successful people train their mind to think. They not think. Thinking is the hardest work. That's a lot of people don't do it. It's easy to complain, it's easy to criticize, but thinking is hard. A lot of people don't want to think. That's why so many employees everywhere. Because entrepreneurs must think. You must go to your image nation, that nation God gave to you. Arrange your thoughts mentally from beginning to end. Play the movie, cut it out. Then once you finish the movie, as you write them out, let me tell you the truth about life. As you write that thing out, you have arrived at the destination of 28 million, 250 billion. You see the steps by steps you want to do to achieve it. As you do that thing, the only person you show that thing to is just two people. Number one, show it to your mentor. Number two, show it to your pastor to pray for you. You have Babalawo, take it to shine. It's fine. You know, take it to shine. It's fine. You only show it to a spiritual being that are higher in authority, so they can also pray alongside with you. You only show it to somebody that's also a heart experience, not experience. So also don't show it to people that are thinking small. You have a big dream and share with small minds, they will tell you it's not possible. They will abort it for you. They will discourage you. They will laugh at you. They will mock you. In fact, when they even mock yourself, God will use the mockery and make you. Because when something mocks you, God uses those things that mocks you and make you. It happens everywhere in life, in the facets of life. So please share these ideas to only two people: your spiritual authority and your mental authority. That is your pastor or your bishop or your shrine or babalawo or any of them you worship. It's fine. It's just okay. But worship God anyway. I can recommend that one for you for sure. So, and then also your mentor, so that they can look alongside with you. They can pray alongside with you and help you. Your mentor will hold you accountable. So accountable. Accountability is very important, because if you don't have anybody you respect, you don't have anybody that inspire you, you will expire. You don't have anybody that you respect, okay, you do somebody can call you, say, come, stop, shut up, sit down. Okay, let me tell you the truth. You don't have anybody you can that you can respect like that. I can assure you, of course, you will be, how did I put yourself? You will expire, of course, you will disgrace, you will not achieve your dreams. If you retire and everything. So please write it down. Use your imagination. Create. Turn up, create. Use creation. Wealth creation. Create using the virtues already embedded, identifying them and turn them into value. Turn up value. Okay, write this one down. I said the capacity of your mind to think and create, bracket supplemental arrangement of thought, bracket closes, is a virtue. Is a virtue. That mental capacity to do that thing. Full stop. Envision is a virtue you can envision, all right? Full stop. Okay. Okay, just listen to me. Don't write this one down. Awareness of the virtue already embedded in you is what makes us cats, chickens. They cannot. Only human being can improve the earth, building structures, refining things, building goals. That's what human beings can do. So that's because you have the consciousness of the fact that I am, and you can improve things on earth. So you can take things from whatever they are to make it useful to others. We can take crude oil and refine it to have petrol, diesel, kerosene, and all of that. That's what human being can do. Because write this one down. Nature by itself is wild. Nature by itself is wild. Nature by itself is wild. Nature needs to be tamed. Nature needs to be improved upon. Nature by itself is wild. Nature needs to be tamed. Nature needs to be improved upon. So if you cannot improve upon this earth, you came to the world and meet the world the way you meet it and leave the world the way you meet it. Okay, you're just a liability, you're just a loss to the Almighty God. So God sent you to this earth to tame the world. So even when He created man in Genesis 1 verse 12, of course, 2 verse 7. I said nature by itself is wild. Nature needs to be tamed. Nature needs to be improved upon. He said, God bless man. He said, be fruitful, multiply, replenish, dominate. So He wants man to dominate, to take charge. And you must create your own community and dominate. You must create your own kingdom and dominate. Because the kingdom of God is the kingdom of kingdom. Tell them I'm the boss. So stop telling yourself, I can't do. No, ask yourself, how can I? It's already embedded in you. So nature by itself is wild. Nature needs to be tamed. Nature needs to be improved upon. You are with me, shall I? Of course, the word improve means to prune. Of course, prune means to cut the excesses out of it. So nature needs to be prune, So you have to go to your mind, use your imagination, prune your life, design your life. Life is by design. Design it and start acting. So if you don't know how to do that, you'll be jumping and thinking that other people are better than you. Nobody is better than you. Everybody is running their race. You are better, as best as you can. You are the only one on earth God has ever sent to this life. Before you and after you, no one like you. Everybody is unique. All of us are different with different giftings, different ideas. All of us are coming to this earth to improve the world. We are coming to light ourselves like candle will light another candle without not offering its own light. So we also dominate your space and be in charge. Be in charge of your craft. Be in charge of your thing. And that's why I tell us the only way to become fulfillment in life is to create something to be in charge. The only way people that are not fulfilled in life are people that are always looking for what other people have created and to submit themselves out of fear, out of uncertainty. They are not believing themselves. Some of them, even if it's a job of 50,000, I go do. Even a job of 100K, I go manage them. 20,000. I can imagine a graduate collecting 20,000 naira. As in this country of Nigeria, what would 20,000 naira do for you? I see a graduate teaching in schools collecting 25,000, 30,000 naira. Honestly speaking, if you are eating 1,000 naira every day, that's 500 naira food in the morning, 500 naira food in the evening, 1,000 is gone. 30 days, 30,000. That means you are just work chop. You cannot buy toiletries, you cannot recharge your phone, you cannot live, you'll be begging. You go to international beggar or you call this corporate beggars overnight. So you dress very well and people think that you have sense. Not knowing that you don't want to develop your mind. The mind was meant to be developed to think. They not think. Education is not just gathering information, but training of the mind to think. They not think. Cannot train your mind to think. You're afraid you're not being educated. As the formal education will end your living, but self-education will end your fortune. School will end you to get a job, but this one will end you to become the best of the best the world needs. In fact, what this one will do for you is to bring that treasure that the world is ready to pay any price for. So write this one down. Nobody becomes successful by accident, but by design and being intentional. You have written that one down already. Yes or yes? Nobody becomes successful by accident, but by design and being intentional. That is how you become successful. You can survive by instinct, but you can only succeed by knowledge. You can survive by instinct, you can only survive by knowledge. So all the animals survive by instinct. When they're hungry, lion will just go, he don't look for antelope. Once he carry the antelope, he say he will chop the antelope, catch the antelope. If you even tumble 50 times just to catch antelope, just to eat. After eating, lion will just go and sleep. You know, they even disturb himself again until the instinct on his brain telling that the stomach is empty, start hunting again. People are like that. They don't want to plan for anything. They want when the house rent finish. For 12 months, you know, plan for your house rent. You know, save money for house rent. The last day of the month, you need to call everybody. Please, come and help me. Landlord want to throw my things out. You give woman belle 9 months, you no plan at all. You carry am go hospital, you no get money. You come dey call your friends for say come and help my wife oh. Some men will even run and scorn and leave the wife there. Imagine that. So you must plan because you are a human being. In fact, if you don't plan and budget, very soon you become I was once a rich man. So the planning and budget is part of man because animals sow by instinct, human beings succeed by training, by knowledge. That's how you succeed. So you want to succeed in life, you must be trained, you must have knowledge, you must take action with the knowledge. Action makes the difference. Action is the difference between where you are now, where you want to be tomorrow. Turn action. So action to start taking a look at today. I'm wealthy. Identify those things inside of you, embedded already inside of you. Looking how to turn them into values. Turn of values. Okay, I already said every animals survive by instinct, by eating grasses, and the human beings succeed by training, by knowledge, by intentionally improving yourself. As air is necessary to sustain life, knowledge is necessary to grow and sustain wealth. Write it down. As air is necessary to sustain life, as we need to breathe air to sustain to be alive, knowledge is also necessary to grow and sustain wealth. Knowledge is also necessary to grow and sustain wealth. That's why we told you, you cannot even come join our YouTube channel, join our Facebook channel, your page, just join, just at least 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You cannot even stay till the end of the class. It's 5 minutes. As air is necessary to sustain life, and knowledge is also necessary to grow and sustain wealth. If I with me, they shall I. It is the quality of food stock, is the quality as air is necessary to sustain life. As air is necessary to sustain life. Knowledge is also necessary to grow and sustain wealth. Okay, you cannot be coming here, no point. Create your own. At least have 2-3 people. You can always meet with. That is once in a week. You can always meet with them and summarize and discuss ideas, because poor men discuss, of course, people discuss other people. Average men mind discuss themselves. Great mind discuss ideas. Create a community. That's why I like church. Church is helping us. They help people to go there first and accept Christ before they come here. And that's why Bible study to grow some men with this one before they come here. If not, you go talk like this. Human being know they hear you because their mind has been ossified. I'm ossified. So let the church and the elders and pastors help us do some work so that when we talk to them, you think I enter, because if at all we've been taught this thing from childhood, from 8 years, that's you. When you make money, bring 1%, 10% and keep, pay yourself, and you start observing, because we practice what we observe, what we expose your brain to. So I said, as air is necessary to sustain life, knowledge is necessary to grow and sustain wealth. Either we need a shall I. It is the quality of knowledge and sequence of knowledge that determines the outcome or result, not effort or energy put into it. It's a quality of knowledge and sequence of knowledge. You have the quality, you arrange it. Quality of knowledge and sequence of knowledge that determines outcome or result, not effort or energy put into it. That means the thought behind the action is more important than the action. The knowledge behind the action is more important than the action. So it's the quality of knowledge and the sequence of knowledge that determines outcome or result, not effort or energy. That's why I said that you can see people are working every day, doing hard work. Hard work alone does not make somebody rich and wealthy. If hard work alone makes someone rich and wealthy, people that carry Dangote cement from trailer to warehouse, they would have become richest in the world. People that push about the intermarket, they would have become richest in the world. So it's not about hard work. It's the quality of knowledge and the sequence of knowledge that determines outcome, not effort or energy. Now, they told me I must go to nursery school, primary school, secondary school, university before I become a medical doctor. Now, I don't want to go to any of this. I just go straight to university. And I did not write JAM, I did not write WAEC. I just go there every day. Year one first, I will enter course. I don't write quiz, I don't write exams. Will I become a medical doctor? No. Because you do not follow the quality and the sequence of knowledge. Arrange. So everything must be arranged in sequential order. And if you miss the arrangement, you have an illusion of speed. So they told you this first semester course, so there are about 9 courses here. This course will take 45 minutes every day. They break it down to timetable. Tell me timetable. They break a timetable for you. Every semester, first semester has different timetable, second semester have different timetable. Some courses are 45 minutes, some are 1 hour, some are practical, some are this. So they arrange it in sequence. They know that if you follow this sequence, you arrive at the destination, become a medical doctor, a lawyer, accountant, anything, even tailoring. Tailoring have sequence. One of my guys that sews my clothes said, I know the way you used to beat in Norfolk, those small boys, that's what, because when you come, he first and foremost, he allow you to observe. That teach you how to measure. They know from here to here, they will measure. So you go start to cut clothes. Today you go shop to go learn how to sew clothes. Now that you won't be in cut clothes. Now like that they do You go mechanic shop today. Now that you won't be in carry spanner, they lose engine. Not be so now. So that how can somebody come to wealth? And today when you start business, now today you won't blow. Now today you won't buy car. I don't understand you. I don't get it. And when it doesn't work like that, you say it doesn't work. I told you, if God wants to be like that, God will have allowed your mother and your father to give birth to you today, and you grow today, you buy your car today, you marry today, you die today, they bury you today. If God wanted like that, so why God give you time? Say no time. He wants you to grow. Say no grow. Why are you jumping? Tell neighbor. Why are you jumping? Anything that jumps up, come down. Anything that grows up, stays up. You just started a business. We are not even up to 6 months, 3 months. You are telling your neighbor, more you work, scam, show me anything in this life that lasts without not taking time. Show me. Okay, you want to go and sing song? I was with my friend, one of my mentees yesterday. She sings songs, So I asked her, how far your new track? He said, oh, mentor, those studio they're collecting money, 80,000 naira to help. I said, 80,000. He said, okay, he said, mentor, that one cheapo. People they collect 250, 500, 2 million, 5 million. I said, sure, okay, if they collect the 5 million from you, the 1 million, 250K. How long will it take you? You say, okay, you know me like that, we're going to do beating, give you. When you go on the day, my content, so finally, nothing easy for this life. Because even to sell recharge kara, the process of akara, you must get the beans first now from the market. Yes or yes? Wash them. No, take them, go grind them. Take them, come back, come fry them before you get akara. Yes or yes? You want chop gari, you will clear bush now. First thing first more. Yes or yes? Put fire. Yes or yes? Till the ground. Yes or yes? Plant the cassava seed. Go wait. Say no wait. You go wait. Wait for Bambi. The face reading. Yes or yes? Wait for the next one again. You are not saying this cannot not go to the game. You are patient with the process because you understand the logic. Yes or yes? You cannot be patient in a process whose logic you don't understand. And after the second weeding in my place, so they will now go and harvest it. Harvesting, this your waste must tell you how far. Yes or yes? And after that, when you come, go house, come peel them, go wash them, go grind them, squeeze them. Okay, the process no be here. After you go add the king, right? Now I'm gonna go fry them, and that frying, I dey hate them. It dey make tears come off my eye. I know, like the fire. All this my hair is over my body. The fire go just blow. After you don't fry the garri finish, you go use that one. If fact, tire for the matter. I tell my papa say, if not like this, then that's no chop garri again. Now fufu I dey do now. You know fufu, I dey fufu la. I love fufu. Only that I don't take fufu, I'm not okay. Now wetin make me come from obodo oyibo come Nigeria. Every at the travel where the dog go last spinners go buy garri and boil rice. They grind rice. Me and my wife they make I swallow. If I not swallow, my body go dey shake like this. I say no. I'll go vacation come back this country. I like swallow like this. Me and fufu na friend like this. I love fufu in that one. Don't mind, I'm not like this anyway. So that's the process. There's a process. So that's the thing that happens. So you understand, I'm going to give you a clear picture before the end of today's class and before the end of this section. So you understand that these are the processes that need me to become to make 1 million naira, to make 2 million naira. Then you can do what they call compressed activity. Compressed activity. Compressed activities, you understand the logic, the sequence. So let's write this one down. I said that it is not the quality of knowledge, it is the quality of knowledge and the sequence of knowledge that determines what? Outcome and result, not effort or energy. So full stop. Read this one. Effort and strength put in disintegrates in the absence of sequence of knowledge. Effort and strength put in disintegrates in the absence of knowledge. Effort and strength put into anything disintegrates in the absence of the sequence of knowledge. Effort and strength put in anything disintegrates in the absence of sequence of knowledge. So why do you want to build ignorantly? Why don't you want to build with knowledge? So if you gather knowledge before, if you gather knowledge before wealth, before you make money, that means you learn the easier way. But you make money before knowledge, you will lose the money to get the knowledge. That means you learn it the hard way. So I said effort and strength put in anything disintegrate in the absence of sequence of knowledge. Effort and strength put in anything disintegrates in the sequence of knowledge. Effort and strength put in anything disintegrates in the absence of sequence of knowledge. So you want to be a doctor, engineer, carpenter, the sequence of knowledge that we put in so you're going to get the results you want. Effort and strength put in anything disintegrates in the absence of sequence of knowledge. Okay, let's write this one, capital letter if possible self. Anything that must succeed and sustain must be in process of sequence of logic. Anything that must succeed and sustain must be a process of sequence of logic. There must be a process of sequence. The way they build car, you get the sequence car, you can come back and build car again, aeroplanes, ships. So anything that must succeed and sustain, anything that must succeed and sustain must be process of sequence of logic. So process in sequence of logic. Anything that must succeed and sustain must be processed in sequence of logic. So it must be a sequence. So that's why I said, if you do some activity to get 1,000 naira, please document it. Document those things you do. We call it KPI, DMO, daily method operation. Keep your money there. So you document what you did that give you that result, so they can repeat it again. Anything that must succeed and sustain must be processed in sequence of logic. There must be a process to it. There must be a sequence to it. So don't just do anything without a process. Don't do anything without sequence, so that it can help you to repeat the result. If you have a result you cannot repeat, you borrow the first one, or you did not understand the first one. You have a result that you cannot repeat. Now, okay, you make 10, 20, 50,000, 100,000, 50 million. Now you want to repeat the same process to get the result, and you cannot again. That means you did not understand the first one. You will just try by error. It's called a lucky jump. So, a lucky jump. That means you got the result. You cannot repeat the process again to get that same result and better move. If you have a process that can give you a result, prospecting, inviting, presenting, follow up, whatever you are doing, and you have the results, you can repeat again because you document it. That documentation is very important. Okay, listen to this. Let's write this one down. What we need to pass to our next generation is our children is a sequence of logic of wealth creation, not materials or items. Because the transfer of wealth is not the transfer of material things, but a transfer of knowledge, ethics that created that wealth. Like I keep saying, this my landlord, you see, the man don't die. Before they even bury the man, the children sold this property for 87 million naira to go and bury the man. You're all angry. Why do you have to sell the property for 87 million? Why not meet all the tenants to pay you the rent? So you can go and bury your father. At least all be a 1 year, 2 years of rent. And they sold the property just to bury their father because they didn't understand the logic that brought this property. And look at what happened. 87 million, they never used their money to bury their father. They squandered that money in 2 months. You know, 2 months. The guy do Dorime, chop 87 million. 87 million. The guy that bought the house 87 million. This year put it for 250 million. Just 1 year after, 250 million now. Bought for 87 million. The price is for sale now, 250 million. Imagine that. So they sold the property. You know, bury their father. You know, they sold almost all the cars. Now the father has an estate about what I had. About some as 2 bedroom flat, about 16 of them. The other one is 3 bedroom flat. Property is on sale. They're selling it. Anyone, you don't understand. See, the man transfer material things to children. You don't transfer material. You transfer knowledge, ethics, value that created that wealth. If somebody says, if somebody is poor and he teaches children what he knows. What does a poor man know? Nothing. So he that teaches children what he knows. So you teach your children property. So you want to teach the children. And the wealth education is education you give to your children at home. It's topic you discuss in home, in family. Teach the children budgeting. Teach them, of course, simplification. Teach your children how to make plans, how to do investment. See, the fact is that we are not taught these things because we wake up, see our father wake up in the morning, brrr, come out, go market, brrr, come back with the money market. We watch our father squander the money right before us. So you now copy the wrong sequential order of making money. You think that money was made to be spent. The essence of making money is not to spend money. So poor people, money was made to be spent. Average men is to pay bills on time. Wealthy men, the purpose of making money is to use money to make more money before they spend by buying income generating assets or, of course, an investment that will give them money that the money we use to buy luxury, turn on luxury, or liabilities like cars, lands, and all of that. So write this one down. Wealth creation is identifying your virtue for the purpose of turning them into value. Even if you have to write it 5 times, write it, please, so that it can answer you. Wealth creation is identifying your virtues for the purpose, it has a purpose of turning them into value of product or services. So I say that purpose simply means to create, connect, and do what? Contribute. Everybody have this purpose on earth. You are here to create, connect to people that need your product or services, and contribute the product into their life to solve problems. That's the purpose of all of us. God sent us on this earth to create something, connect to people, and contribute to their life. So the wealth creation is identifying your virtues. That I have a virtues. You have a virtues. You have giftings. You have talents. You have ideas already embedded in you. Wealth creation is identifying your virtues for the purpose of turning them into values or products or services. I need to get to the second one today, but the way I'm looking at this guy now, I don't understand him. Is he plenty like this? Jesus Christ. Okay, let me just be reading this one. Don't write it down. Let me just read this one so that we can go to the second, of course, logic. We are still on the first law, which is what? Wealth creation. Okay, listen to me. Don't just write this one down. Most people are trying to fit into already identified talent. Most people are already trying to fit into already identified talent most people are already most people try to fit in into already identified talents like football, music, playing, tailoring. The already identified talent. They're trying to fit in there. But everyone has his unique talent to improve the earth, and we need to identify it. All of us have unique talents, and it's already embedded in us. But most of us want to go and identify and fit in. And you force yourself to fit in. You know, about forcing yourself to fit in, you cannot be comfortable. A man was talking to me yesterday on Facebook. He said, often, you see, when I went to buy when I went to US on vacation, he saw this car that is produced, all this olden days car, the 1970 car. The car was fine, the car was beautiful, the car was awesome, and you know, he loved the car. He told his wife, thank you for the kind of woman he married. He said, I would like to buy this car. The woman said, oh, baby, you can get it if you want it. And it was $24,000 as at that time. So we discussed with the car dealer, they can ship the car to Nigeria, and they were already excited about it. But you know what happened? So when you now say, let him enter the car, you know, the man is big, you know, he has weight. So when he tried to enter the car could not enter him. He tried to force himself, the car could not enter him. So you now find that even when you are lost some things, even when you are attracted to some things, even when you are addicted to some things, those things don't fit into your life. If you force yourself, if you has bought that car, even to drive the car, the first 1 hour will be fine, no. But after 1 hour, it will start affecting his leg, affect everything. In fact, after 10 years, he will change the way he will walk because of the way he do the car. You know? So when you want to fit into you want to fit into relationship, business, idea that is not your own, it will change your life, change your worker, change your baking, change your talking, because you are forcing yourself to fit into relationship, business. You are living your own giftings, your own talent, your own mentality, your own idea. You are living it, you abandon it to and go and feel. You want to force yourself into something that is not working for you. Let me do something today. Why God created on earth is not just go and work and make money. God wants to develop your gifting and use it to teach people who also have the same gifting or idea, so they can begin opening up to them. So God tells us to make communication. Communication. Anything God created, God communicated. But communication will give you more money than strength and effort. See, you can use your words to inspire people, negotiate deals, close deals of $50 billion. But energy has limitations. So why do you want to operate at the lowest level of value creation? Why not up your game and grow? Grow the level of look at the multi-billionaires in this world today. Most of them are communicators, good communicators. Check out the pastors, the counselors, the lawyers, name them. The coaches, the football coaches. These are making money by talking. They're not talking. Okay, how did Elon Musk create Tesla? He talked, he spoke, told them I would like to. He communicated to implementers. How did Dangote build refinery in Lagos? He communicated. He did not participate in that thing. Communication of his idea, of his gifting, his talent, everything embedded in him. So why are you not communicating? Why are you closing and saying, I'm not good in talking? Okay? See, if God created as a talking, see, language is spiritual things. It's for spiritual being. Only spiritual beings have language. So be proud of what you have. Use it very well. Tell them I'm in charge. No, you can do that. I'm the boss. No, say I'm a millionaire. Yeah, millionaire. So write this one down. Pay attention and conduct internal audits. Pay attention and conduct internal audits to your internal configuration. Pay attention and conduct internal audits to your internal configuration that makes you unique in your own way. Pay attention and conduct internal audits. Go and sit down for 1 hour, 2 hours. I don't care. Go and sit down. Please go and sit after today's class. Pay attention and conduct internal audits to your internal configuration that makes you unique in your own way. All of us are unique. There's something you just do. Nobody can just understand. They just appreciate the way you do it. And you know that thing that they're doing, people will sabotage you. People will criticize you. Pay attention and conduct internal audits to your internal configuration. Pay attention and conduct internal audits to your internal configuration that makes you unique in your own way. Find that uniqueness. Some people can just be singing song. As you enter, everything changes. That is your own. Build on it. Don't abandon it. Some people can just be doing certain things, but you just come. People can be cleaning, you know. As you want to clean the floor that the host of heaven will look at you. The whole of it stand still. You want to sweep the road is so that everybody will asking, government asking, who they sweep this road? Sweep it in such a way that don't just do things sharply anyhow. Find something, pay attention and conduct internal audit to your internal configuration that makes you unique in your own way. You are with me, shall I? So how do you do these things? There are so many questions to ask yourself. What do you love? What gives you sense of worthiness? What gives you fulfillment? Even when nobody's watching, nobody's paying you. There are so many questions. I want to give you the question, like 10 of them. What do you love? What do you do with sense of worthiness? You do it makes you feel worthy. What gives you fulfillment even nobody's paying you, nobody's watching? What is that thing that you do? Is so good. Somebody says everybody can lead. If everybody can lead in your own space, the world will become a better place. Just focus. In fact, you know what's happening? You're focusing on your internal audit, internal configuration, your own thing. You will not even have time to notice whether somebody is doing well or not. You don't have time for competition, backbiting, jealousy, gossiping. You don't get time. If you come to this business and you're focusing on your KPI, okay, you don't even know when 4 o'clock reach.
Yes, sir.
But you know what problem? You don't want to you don't want to leave. When you talk about Chelsea, Tinubu, okay, if somebody deserves to watch somebody, the world deserves to watch you.
Yes, sir.
If they must watch somebody in television, in YouTube, everywhere, you are the one that deserves to be watched. Why would you want to see poor men want to be entertained, wealthy men want to be educated? What did I say? Go to my village, just do party. They will perambulate and enter. Poor men congregate, wealthy men assemble. What did I say? They're just perambulating, looking for where they will be entertained. You say football are watching, they go and gather in football match. You are fighting for people that is not your fan. That you're doing, and this is my fan, my club, you're fighting for them. The real fan is your family member. You don't fan them. You go and fan people that you don't even know, they don't know your surname. They're collecting $50,000 every match. You are telling me you're fan. Chelsea and Man U. That's all I look at them. If you want ask yourself, what kind of gift you have? Instead of you to develop yourself, you are watching people that are already developing themselves. You try your appreciation. Let's continue. Write this one down. Okay, the human nature loves unimagination. Okay, let me just explain this to you. The human nature doesn't want to imagine things. They just want to talk about things. They just want to gossip and talk about things. They want it. But please leave that one and start imagining the word God has given to you. So most of us, don't write this one down. Most people was indoctrinated into the world, looking for external talents like singing, football. They were just indoctrinated, and they forget about what God deposited inside of them. For the first time in your life, pay attention to yourself. For the first time, please. There are things that you want to naturally do to fit in. Start doing them. There are things you naturally want to do that will figure you out. Start doing them. What you do, document the steps that you're doing. Start teaching them to people to produce products or services for mankind. Create a brand. Let's write that one down. Let me just give it to you. Write this one down. There are things that you want to do naturally. There are things you want to do naturally that will single you out. There are things you want to do naturally that will single you out, that is unique to you. There are 4 steps here. Let me just give you the 4 steps. There are things you would like to do naturally that will single you out. There are things you want to do naturally that will single you out. No pressure, naturally you can execute them. That will single you out. So number 1, start doing them. Bracket open. What you do. You know, there are 4 ways we get paid. What you do, what you know, who you become, and legacy. I taught that in the class. There are things that you naturally want to do that will single you out, that will stand you out to the world to celebrate you. So number 1, start doing them. Bracket open. What you do. You'll be paid for what you do. Start doing them. Number 2, document the steps and processes. Number 2, document the steps and processes. Bracket open. What you know. That forms what you know. So there are things you naturally want to do that will give you fulfillment, that will single you out. So number 1, start doing them. Bracket open. What you do. You get paid for what you do. You can be paid. Number 2, document the steps and processes. Bracket open. What you know. Bracket close. So you get paid for what you know. Become consultant because you know it. How do you know something? You have done it, you document it. That's how you know something. Yes, you do it and you document it. If you know how to do and document it, you can just know it. You can speak in English. Because empty words is fine. That's how teachers. They said the teacher, one of my lecturers taught us economy, was owing debt, he was owing loan. They were calling, how can an economy teacher teach me economics and he's owing debt? They are coming for him. That means me too. Can you imagine my future? You know, my economy teacher, they owe debt too. That means the economy is teaching, he's not practicing it. You only have it knowledge, no experimental knowledge. He work. So that I know some of you are going to look down and laugh. You know, I tell you for school, nobody buy bicycle. You don't have to buy bicycle. Like, nobody walk. You cannot be at the person teaching you now. See, assuming that in an institution, pay at your Dangote, they drove in Rolls Royce, Bentley, they will think they come like them now. Man will just enter keke, jump, they're going to teach me. No one, I just moving for just grow. See, school is not a scam. School taught you to become an employee. Just like them. You be like them. If I want to be, no problem, Keskia. But I'm telling you, you can be more than that. So I'm more than enough. I'm more than enough. So why are you blaming? So number one, what start doing them, bracket open, what you do, you get paid for what you do. Number two, document the steps and processes, bracket open, what you know. Number three, start teaching them to others. Start teaching them to others. Start teaching them to others, comma, produce, convert it to values in terms of product or services. Starting to others, bracket open, convert it into values in terms of product or services, bracket close, another bracket again, who you become. When you teach someone else what you have done, what you know, that forms who you become, and you can earn money for becoming. Of course, a lot of people earn money from becoming, like Michael Jordan. He became, so he earned money, he earned royalty, he creates a brand, he makes money. Start teaching people what you know, bracket open, or convert it into product or services, into value, product or services, bracket open, who you become. So who you become is that you've done something, you document it, now you can now teach someone else, you can produce it. If you don't want to teach, you can convert it to values for that solve problems. So either you teach it or you convert it to values in terms of product or what, services, bracket open, who you become. So you'll be paid for who you become. I know some people that stand, they just appear in a court. That is, maybe say stand and get this case. They will first go to this our court, this thing for this, they call it what they call Fulga Road. If San has a case, they first call the San cases first. Yes or yes? Before they call those small lawyers own, where no get levels. Just give them 5,000 appearance fee, 10K, just sort them. San, you go talk about 1,500,000. For San, they even appear, right? So now that's kind of, so they have become something. They become, that people become professors. They become doctors. You want to be paid by the nature of who they become. So the last one is, and I follow them, create a brand and succession plan that will outlive you. Create a brand and a succession plan that will outlive you. Making money from a brand, bracket open, legacy, bracket close. Create a brand and a succession plan that will outlive you. Making money in your absence, bracket open, legacy. Create a brand and a succession plan that will outlive you. 4 things you must do. You have to identify your talent, start doing them, document it, teach it, or form a product or services. Now create a brand, brand it. You cannot be in this community without having a brand. All of you that are masters, you have a brand. And when your team has grown, give them their own brand. All of you have a brand. So create your own brand, do your own thing. What I'm teaching you, carry them, copy them. Go talk them your own way. It don't become your own. Now me they give you the license. Go talk them. Now it don't become your own. Yes or yes? Copy the right cut. It's fine. Yes or yes? So create a brand and succession plan that will outlive you, comma, making money in your absence, bracket open, legacy. So I'm teaching you this so you can gather from what I'm teaching you, add it up. If this and this, go and say it in the market, say it anywhere you go. They will clap for you. Even when I'm passing, me, I will join clap for you. But hear them from me, modify them, talk them your own. That becomes your own. Yes or yes? Yes. The legacy is there. So there are 4 ways to earn money. What you do, what you know, who you become, and legacy. So how do you earn money from what you do? You start doing them. How do you earn money from what you know? Document the processes. Yes or yes? You know it. How do you earn money from who you become? Teach some people that thing or form the product services that thing. That is the difference from who you become. How do you make money from legacy? Create a brand, turn a brand, and put a succession plan that even if you are not no there on earth, you still make money. For example, Mercedes is somebody's name, Benz is somebody's name, Mercedes is people's name, Toyota is somebody's name, Tesla, of course, now somebody create them, Facebook, na person create them, Dangote, na person name. Tell your neighbor, what is your name? So you must create a brand. So I don't know, I can't continue from here. Tomorrow we continue from here. I was thinking I would jump and finish and enter logic 2. Logic 2 is the logic of entrepreneurship. The logic of what? Entrepreneurship. So we enter that tomorrow. I'll talk about entrepreneurship and then transactions and other logics. But we've not even concluded on this one. So we'll conclude it tomorrow. That will launch us to the logic of entrepreneurship. So you now understand that now that you identify your wealth, they're already embedded in you. You can create it in forms of product services. And then that process of creating, once you're defined creating, you must improve it. That's entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurs improve things from whatever they is to what become better. If you cannot improve things, okay, let me shock you. All of us are all entrepreneurs because right from childhood, if my son come here, my 1-year-old son, he will come and arrange this thing. He will come and arrange it. One thing was like this. And you come and arrange it like this, you're an entrepreneur. Yes or yes? Yeah. Once you change any of these things, you're an entrepreneur. You arrange it the way you like it. Yeah. That is called innovation. So, innovation. Innovation is just simply an improvement of what already has happened. Just even if one thing you improve, You have innovated on that thing. So don't leave things the way you meet things in your life, in your family, in your generation. Improve things, innovate. If you are not innovated, you become outdated. Yes or yes? So anytime you see something, improve on it. Just add something to that thing. Just add something. Once you add something to that thing, it becomes your own. For example, now I wrote on the board 7 logic of wealth creation. You now look and say that the logic of wealth, the logic, change this one now. Okay, just put that. Just put the here. The 7 logic of wealth, it becomes your own. Just adding this thing now is your own. That's what makes people unique. So anything you see, try and think. That's thinking. Then not think. That's what. Just don't do things the way that. How can this be better? How can this be better? You come and see this now. I can't put logic 1. You come out this logic 1 from here. Say wealth creation logic 1. That becomes your own thing. Yes or yes? That's your own. No. So don't think of how to get things better. You come to your family, everybody just broke and poor, and they are beggars. Why do you want to do the same begging thing now? Guys, how can I make this thing better? That's where it starts from. If you don't have a burden, you cannot give birth to ideas. There must be a burden. You must be frustrated about certain things. You must be angry about certain things. There's so many experiences you are having. You don't want anybody to experience in your life. You don't know you are saying that good one you want people to experience. If you don't have these things, you cannot create anything. You cannot create something. You cannot be a mother or anything. So you must create to be a mother. You must give birth to be a mother. You must give birth to be a mother. I will show you something one of these days. I will talk about Solomon wisdom. You can understand the Solomon wisdom. The guy was so smart. I cannot understand that the Bible recognizes all the wisest men on earth. So you have to go and learn from the wise. I study that guy now. Like I'm on the 2nd episode right now. Like every day I'm thinking, how did this guy become? How did he rule the world? He did not even fight any war like his father David. How did he rule this one and manage these women and concubines 700 and 300? How did this guy manage women? Me, I get one. He give me headache, better headache like this. No, because he talk. Like now I look my wife say, you don't fit just keep quiet small. I'm not listening. Just keep quiet small. Just small, keep quiet. Solomon, listen, 700 and 300. How did the guy do it? I want to know how the guy did it. How did he manage 700? How did he manage it? I'm not understanding. This one I get that on there. This guy, you know I'm a beg. I know it didn't happen. I mean, you know, Solomon get be 1 or 2. I guy they sleep with all those women. You don't get picking. No contraceptive. No nothing. Boy, that guy try it. I can't care for the guy, no worry. I don't learn his steps very well. Make I upgrade my brain. No. I'm not gonna marry plenty, but I upgrade my brain. Make upgrade. Make I know I manage this. So I get. You know me. I don't want plenty. Somebody says, if you love the women's faces, all the women in the world will not be enough for you. But if you love the woman, so 1 woman is enough for you. So that's a good one. So that will be the end of today's class. So, but the online community, sorry, I'm not like this. Just forgive me. So please, you want to get into a business, get a mentor. Mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stands the shade of mentors will see far. See you tomorrow, and let's continue our 7 logic. So thank you so much. For the rest of us, look at your notes. What did you learn today? What's your take home today? Did you learn anything today? Did you learn anything? Just check your notes. Just be one thing. Just one thing.